Okay, I took this picture about 4.5 miles north of Pine Island on 11/30/2019. Everything beyond this boat is being mirrored and magnified, which is pretty obvious to me. Um, and actually, later that day, the visibility even got better. So I went out to the Hernando Beach Islands, the last one you can get on, the one I like to film from, and I shot this bit of footage later in the day. Okay, I'm gonna shoot Pine Island from Hernando Beach Islands. Gonna see what's mirroring what ain't. Wow. Dude. Wow, I can see the seawall. Wow, look at that, dude.
Don't quick. Don't sound quick. It's wintertime.
Wow. Look at that. Man, look at that. I am telling. I'm seeing the whole park and the seawall, dude. I'm gonna see if I can see that bridge, if I can see down this little canal here. No, nope, that canal is being pinched off right here.
So you can cut the light down?
Yeah. Here. I mean,
It's right here. Uh-huh.
go down. Go down. Okay. Where do you want it? Low. All the way? Yeah. And then you want it on.
It'll dim up itself anyway.
You want it on infinity or autofocus?
Autofocus is fine.
Okay.
Whatever you think.
Well,
if infinity works,
are you going to
good,
stay at this distance?
If infinity works,
You're
good,
stay at this
fine.
distance?
Pretty much it.
I did infinity.
No, I was actually going to go in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you want it on an autofocus. I always do this before I actually hit the record button. Let the do it, right?
Yeah, to focus it better, and sometimes it drops the exposure too if needed. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to set in here.
No, I want to.
Do a video.
I want to. Wow, man! I just stepped on my damn edge of my tripod here. Got me all messed up here. Oh man.
Oh, you were out with scope.
Yeah, I stepped on this rock that was kind of underneath my foot here. It had me pretty level out there. Wow, look at that. Wow. Let's get the pier. Pavilions. Under different weather conditions and visibility, I would not be able to see this at all. And what I did too is I took a screenshot while this video was going of the deck that is out there that I'm usually sitting right by, and I placed an arrow there. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to put some pictures up well, one of them is from just below that the seawall. I was actually below the seawall, taking pictures of the power plant that is 27 miles south of me. And then I put some pictures in here of on a day um, where I had good visibility, taking pictures of the power plant north of me. Now, Pine Island is between, it's like 27 miles to the north is Crystal River Power Plant, 27 miles to the south is Anclote Power Plant. Here's the picture, and there's where I usually set, and then back to the regular audio.
We're gonna go shoot down the coastline here. Then I'm gonna get on the sun.
Actually, instead of me getting on the sun, I should have just let Rethinking It All was also out there with me. I should have stayed on this and just filmed it as far as I could, because you'll see how far out I can see this land, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And when I look at my navigation maps, I can see how this land, and there is a bunch of islands, but because they're all kind of in front of each other, behind each other, they all kind of blend in to the background until I get further and further out there. But I wish I would have stayed on it, because I would have probably been able to see the Crystal River Power Plant from this position. Yes, it may have been small and distorted like some of this footage is, but all in all of this stuff right here should have been cut off by this supposed curvature, or the illusion of curvature, due to magnification and the mirroring that does create this effect, or this illusion of curvature, because it does cut things off, pulls things in, and pulls things down.
Looking back into them bays. Look at that. Wow. Shit. Wow. Look at that. I am telling you, folks. Oh, this is some of the best visibility. Land, 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 ahoy. Wow, Cass. I mean, zoom back here a little bit. Man, that just land keeps going and going. I mean, I can't see it with my eyes, man, but holy smokes, dude. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this sun, and I'm gonna come back to this side, dude. Man, I think visibility is stronger that way. Okay. Swinging around.
This was where we had our equipment set up, but we actually did walk to the west of this island where we took this footage from.
I don't know if I'm level or not. Pretty level, shoot. Man, I gotta... Wow, I'm falling all over the place on these rocks. I got a chance to do this too.
Okay, look at this screenshot of the Anclote power plant. Um, it's still over 20 something miles away. Yes, it looks like it's being cut off, but it isn't, and I'll explain why later.
Uh-oh.
All right, this is a good point. As you see this sailboat way out there on the horizon, you would ask me, well, what's blocking it off, Mr. Wide Awake? Well, we do have what we call diffraction. Um, and also, if you notice that there's this little mirroring line out there, um, just after that visible water line, like I was saying before, things get magnified, and when they get magnified they get pulled in, and when they get pulled in they get dropped. Easy way to do that is actually use a magnifying glass or even a magnifying sheet and get down low to a table and look at the background, and then have somebody pick that um, lensing sheet up behind the table and look at what you get on the other end of the table. It will pull it in and drop it down. So you will not see everything that you think you would see. This is how magnification works. And Rob Shakiba did a very good job in his demonstration on showing that with how a sun will appear to go over the curvature, but it's not. It is an illusion, and when people really start looking at this, they will realize it. Same way with the Anclote power plant stack here. This thing is huge. So it is really being magnified, and all the land and everything that should be visible is being pulled down and hidden. And again, I have some pictures at the end of this video that will really explain it fairly good in my eyes and in my opinion. Same thing that's going to happen here. I'm actually going to their Hudson Beach condos, which is 10.74 miles, I believe, from the last time that I did a video about this. And what you can actually see is you can see the compression of all these different stories, how it gets compressed the closer you get to the water. So not only is the magnification happening, but there's also compression happening, which occurs through these weather conditions or the smearing effect. Um, and this is what most people that believe in the globe will overlook and not even think about. Again, here's my boat. That's where we were set up by that pole that was there. And here I'm showing you that my tripod is up all the way, and I am approximately 6 feet considering the land that's underneath me. Here is a picture I took of the Anclote power plant from below the seawall at Pine Island. Just below that seawall, um, it was again fairly late at night, without all the sun beaming on there, causing the angle of light to help cause the mirroring effect and all. But I can prove this. Actually, I did in a previous video. And here's another picture I took on January 12, 2019 at a 7-Eleven at night, at a 28-inch, 30-inch camera height. And the picture previous was also at 30 inches above the water. And you can see, compared to the very first picture of this video, how much difference there is in visibility. Then I have this picture that I took with the picture time-lapse mode with the P1000 at 4 inches above the water on the same night as the previous picture. Now there's not a whole lot of difference, except for you do see a little bit more mirroring effect just above the tree line, and not much difference in the stacks themselves and the lighting. You can still see all of that. Again, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I hope people get a lot out of this. I do.